They're rich, they're famous, and sometimes they just can't stand each other. Let's unravel the biggest celebrity feuds of all time: Hailey Bieber versus Selena Gomez. The Hailey Bieber and Selena Gomez saga is a modern-day soap opera that's captivated millions. It all started with a seemingly innocent TikTok in January 2023. Hailey Bieber posted a video lip-syncing to a sound that fans believed was a dig at Selena Gomez. God's timing is always right. This came right after Selena faced intense body shaming online, leading fans to speculate about Hailey's intentions. But the plot thickened. Hailey later posted an Instagram story featuring Selena's song Calm Down, but only the version without Selena's vocals. Coincidence? Fans thought not. The internet exploded, reigniting years of tension over Justin Bieber, who famously dated Selena on and off for nearly a decade before marrying Hailey just months after their final breakup. The drama doesn't stop there. In February 2023, old videos resurfaced of Hailey seemingly mocking Taylor Swift, Selena's best friend. Selena jumped to Taylor's defense, commenting, "So sorry, my best friend is and continues to be one of the best in the game." This led to a social media frenzy, with both women losing and gaining millions of followers overnight. Nicki Minaj versus Cardi B. The clash between Nicki Minaj and Cardi B is a tale of two rap queens vying for the throne. Their rivalry reached its boiling point at the 2018 Harper's Bazaar Icons party, where Cardi B, in a red Dolce & Gabbana gown, hurled her shoe at Nicki Minaj. The reason? Cardi claimed Nicki had liked tweets criticizing her parenting skills and had tried to sabotage her career. But the tension had been simmering long before this explosive moment. It all started with their collaboration on Migos' Motorsport in 2017. Fans noticed subtle digs in their verses, and rumors of behind-the-scenes drama began to circulate. Nicki later revealed in an interview that she felt hurt by Cardi's lack of gratitude for her verse on the track. The feud escalated on social media, with both rappers taking shots at each other. Nicki dedicated an entire episode of her Queen radio show to addressing the conflict, while Cardi took to Instagram to air her grievances. The hip-hop community was divided, with fans and fellow artists taking sides. Even after the shoe-throwing incident, which left Cardi with a visible bump on her forehead, the feud continued. Nicki released tracks like Hard White and Barbie Dreams, which many interpreted as digs at Cardi. Meanwhile, Cardi's rise to fame continued, further fueling the rivalry. Orlando Bloom versus Justin Bieber. In 2014, the party scene in Ibiza turned into a battleground when Orlando Bloom and Justin Bieber had a heated altercation at a trendy nightclub. The feud reportedly stemmed from rumors that Justin had gotten too close to Orlando's then-wife, supermodel Miranda Kerr, during the 2012 Victoria's Secret fashion show. To make matters worse, Orlando was later spotted hanging out with Justin's ex, Selena Gomez, in 2014. When the two stars crossed paths at the club, tensions boiled over. Eyewitnesses claimed that Orlando threw a punch at Justin after he made a snide comment about Miranda. Though security quickly intervened, the drama spilled onto social media. Justin added fuel to the fire by posting, and then deleting, a photo of Miranda Kerr with a crown emoji, followed by a photo of Orlando appearing to cry. Taylor Swift versus Kanye West. It was the moment that shocked the world. Kanye West storming the stage at the 2009 MTV Video Music Awards to declare that Beyoncé deserved Taylor Swift's award for Best Female Video. "I'ma let you finish," he said, but no one ever really did. What followed was more than a decade of public apologies, diss tracks, and one of the most polarizing feuds in music history. In 2016, Kanye reignited the drama with his song Famous, where he rapped about making Taylor famous and referred to her with an explicit term. Taylor publicly denounced the lyrics, calling them misogynistic. But then came Kim Kardashian's bombshell. She released snippets of a phone call between Kanye and Taylor, where they appeared to discuss the lyrics in advance. Taylor claimed she was misled about the full context of the song and accused Kanye and Kim of character assassination. Kim Cattrall versus Sarah Jessica Parker. The feud between Kim Cattrall and Sarah Jessica Parker, once on-screen best friends in the hit series Sex and the City, is a prime example of how Hollywood friendships aren't always what they seem. Their rift became public knowledge in 2017 when plans for a third Sex and the City movie fell through. Cattrall, who played the vivacious Samantha Jones, refused to participate, effectively killing the project. This decision opened the floodgates to years of pent-up tension. In a 2017 interview with Piers Morgan, Cattrall didn't mince words. She declared that she and her co-stars were never friends and that Parker could have been nicer. This bombshell revelation shocked fans who had long believed in the quartet's off-screen camaraderie. The feud reached its boiling point in 2018 when Cattrall's brother passed away. Parker offered condolences publicly, but Cattrall was having none of it. In a scathing Instagram post, she wrote, "Your continuous reaching out is a painful reminder of how cruel you really were then and now," and accused Parker of exploiting our tragedy in order to restore your nice girl persona. The drama continued to unfold in the public eye, with other cast members weighing in and taking sides. The rift was so deep that when And Just Like That, the Sex and the City revival, was announced in 2020, Cattrall was noticeably absent from the project. Miley Cyrus versus Nicki Minaj. The 2015 MTV Video Music Awards gave us one of pop culture's most iconic moments when Nicki Minaj confronted Miley Cyrus live on stage with the now legendary line, "Miley, what's good?" The drama began when Miley criticized Nicki in an interview for speaking out about racial bias in award nominations after her hit Anaconda was snubbed for Video of the Year. Miley dismissed Nicki's comments as not very polite, which didn't sit well with Nicki. When Nicki won Best Hip Hop Video at the VMAs that year, she used her acceptance speech to call Miley out directly. The tension was palpable as Miley awkwardly tried to defuse the situation on stage. Michael Jackson versus Prince. Two musical legends, one epic rivalry. Michael Jackson and Prince were often compared as two of the greatest artists of their generation, but behind closed doors, their relationship was anything but harmonious. Their tension came to light during a James Brown concert in 1983 when Michael invited Prince on stage for an impromptu performance. Prince's awkward guitar solo and his decision to swing from a prop lamppost left many wondering if he was trying to upstage Michael. The rivalry continued throughout their careers. Prince famously turned down Michael's offer to collaborate on Bad, reportedly because he didn't want to sing lines like, "Your butt is mine." In interviews, Prince made subtle digs at Michael's music and persona. Sylvester Stallone versus Arnold Schwarzenegger. In the 80s and 90s, Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger were Hollywood's biggest action stars and bitter rivals off-screen. Their feud was fueled by box office competition and personal jabs during interviews. Arnold once joked that Stallone couldn't act his way out of a paper bag, while Stallone mocked Arnold's thick Austrian accent. But perhaps their most infamous clash came when Arnold tricked Stallone into starring in Stop, or My Mom Will Shoot, a film Stallone later called one of my worst movies ever. Arnold admitted years later that he pretended to be interested in the script just so Stallone would take it. Thankfully, time healed all wounds. The two eventually became friends and even co-starred in The Expendables, proving that even Hollywood's toughest guys can bury the hatchet. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson versus Vin Diesel. The feud between Dwayne Johnson and Vin Diesel rocked the Fast and Furious franchise, exposing cracks in one of Hollywood's most successful film series. It all exploded during the filming of The Fate of the Furious in 2016, when Johnson took to Instagram praising his female co-stars but slamming some male co-stars as candy asses. Speculation immediately pointed to Diesel as the target. Reports surfaced of on-set tensions, with Diesel's alleged tardiness and controlling behavior clashing with Johnson's strict work ethic. The animosity was so intense that the two barely filmed scenes together. Their characters kept apart throughout most of the movie. The feud intensified when Johnson starred in the spin-off Hobbs and Shaw, causing delays to the main franchise and drawing criticism from other cast members. Despite Diesel's public attempt at reconciliation in 2021, Johnson declined to return to the main series, calling Diesel's invitation manipulative. This clash of titans not only affected the Fast and Furious films, but also sparked discussions about professionalism and ego in Hollywood.